I'd now like to talk a little bit about why I think the US have this policy to try to stop China's growth. So over the past 20 to 30 years, Western companies were quite happy to move all their manufacturing to China to take advantage of, first of all, the cheaper labour here at that time, and the enormous internal consumer market that China have. But what I think that the Western countries didn't anticipate is that China were not happy to just be the factory of the world to make their products for them, to allow them to keep inflation low. China learned very quickly. China became very innovative, and as well as that, Chinese companies have invested huge amounts of money into research and development, and now they have some of the leading companies in the technology area. Companies like Huawei, Lenovo, Alibaba, DJI, Vivo, Oppo, just to name but a few. And I think this has kind of upset the West, that they've overtaken the West in many technology areas. And the reason why I think this has happened, if you look at the amount of money in the last 20 to 25 years, China have worked hard, they've invested, they've built their industries. During this time, I say, what have America done? America have invaded countries, they've gone to war. Now, if we have a look at this data from the Watson Institute of Brown University, we will see some very interesting numbers here. Since 9/11, the USA have spent $8 trillion on various wars. And the human cost, 929,000 people have been killed and 38 million people displaced or become refugees. And one other thing, the US military are the largest contributor to climate change in the world. Now, the question I would ask, what if that $8 trillion had not have been spent on waging wars and destabilising many countries around the world? What if the US had have invested that money into technology, development and infrastructure? Wow, America would have been such a different place now. There would probably be no homeless, they would still be by far the leaders in technology, and they would have superb infrastructure. Now, China doesn't go around the world invading other countries and trying to force its rules on everyone else. They go around the world, they approach other countries from a business point of view. They always look for a win-win situation.